The inner critic is actually a coping mechanism that you created in childhood to try to prevent yourself from getting hurt, to try to prevent yourself from feeling rejected or criticized or ultimately abandoned. I'm going to guide you to feel the unacknowledged feelings that are driving this coping mechanism. So today I'm going to be sharing a breathwork session that you can use to shift that voice in your head that's the inner critic. And this is something that I've had a lot of people ask me for. And this is going to be a 7 to 8 minute breathwork session that you can do every time you experience self-doubt, that voice in your head that says, this is going to be stupid, that doubts yourself, that tells you you're wrong, that tells you that you shouldn't do the thing. This is the breathwork session for you. And this is something that comes up for so many people. And before I lead you through the breathwork session, I want to give you a little bit of context for what the inner critic is, why it happens, and why this breathwork process is the best thing that you can do to shift it permanently over time. The inner critic is actually a coping mechanism that you created in childhood to try to prevent yourself from getting hurt, to try to prevent yourself from feeling rejected or criticized or ultimately abandoned. So when we're afraid of the adults around us making us wrong, criticizing us, rejecting us, we tend to do that on our own for ourselves, to edit ourselves, make sure that we're doing things right, make sure that we're not saying the wrong thing in an effort to prevent ourselves from getting hurt. So when you are afraid of rejection, afraid of criticism, afraid of being made wrong, the inner critic will step in and maybe compare what you're doing to other people, try to edit what you're doing to make it better, but it's all in an effort to prevent you from feeling the hurt that you felt in childhood when you were not acknowledged for who you really are, you were told that you weren't good enough, or you were told that you were never going to be enough, or at least that's how you felt. So this is all an effort to try to keep you safe or prevent you from getting hurt. So in this breathwork session, I'm going to guide you to feel the unacknowledged feelings that are driving this coping mechanism, right? Because when you feel those feelings, the coping mechanism will no longer have a function. There will no longer be a purpose for it to serve because it's being driven by these underlying feelings of shame, fear of rejection, fear of criticism, and fear of abandonment. But when you feel those feelings, then you will no longer have to try to prevent yourself from feeling them by using the coping mechanism of the inner critic. We are going to start with the breathwork session now. And if you've done any of my breathwork sessions before, it's going to be the same thing. I use conscious connected breathing, which is a gentle, simple breath where you breathe in and out through the mouth, connecting the inhale to the exhale, finding a rhythm and moving energy in the body with the breath. So this is what it looks like. So in and out through the mouth, super simple, super gentle, staying in your body. And the purpose is to move energy and feel what is present in your body. And just listen to my cues, stay with me. You're gonna be laying down, eyes covered or eyes closed, and don't have any expectations, just be present and know that whatever is meant to happen is supposed to happen. And please comment below if you have any questions, if anything comes up that you're not sure about, please comment below and I'd be happy to answer to help you make sense of it. So find your comfortable position, laying down on your back, closing your eyes or covering them. If you absolutely can't lay down on your back, you can also sit up in a comfortable position and start to engage the breath. So breathing in and out through your mouth in a circular pattern with no space between the inhale and the exhale. And allow your body to start to relax. Feeling your body releasing on every exhale and allowing yourself to feel held and supported by the surface beneath you. And then bringing your awareness into your body. And seeing if you can tune in with that feeling of the inner critic. That voice that tells you you're not good enough, that questioning voice, the self-doubt. Seeing if you can tune in with the feeling of this voice, using your breath. And then seeing if you can notice where this voice, this feeling lives in your body. Just seeing if you can notice where it is in your body. And then begin to send your breath there. Using your breath to expand that area on the inhale, and seeing if you can relax or release it on the exhale. Noticing if there's any tension, any tightness, any restriction. Just allow the breath to help it release and relax. And as you continue to breathe in this area, just allow yourself to be present with whatever you're feeling. Knowing that it's safe for you to feel whatever you're feeling. And as you walk yourself through these feelings, you create more and more safety in your body. Keep breathing, finding that rhythm with the breath, breathing in and out through your mouth, and sending your breath into your body where you feel the feelings. And as you continue to breathe, seeing if you can remember the first time you ever felt this way. And just trusting what comes up, staying present with your breath, present with your feelings, and continuing to allow the energy to move. Keep the breath going. And seeing how the feelings move through your body. As you continue to breathe, seeing if you can even more intentionally bring a feeling of safety into your body. Seeing if you can draw on a time where you did feel safe. Or if you can't think of one, think of a time when you witnessed someone else feeling safe and what you imagine that would have felt like. Using the breath to bring that feeling into your body now. Allowing it to fill up your entire body. Feeling relaxed and held and safe as you allow the feelings to move through the body and release on the exhale. And now knowing that every time you hear the voice of the inner critic, that is your cue to drop into your body, engage the breath, and feel the feelings. And as you do, the voice of the inner critic will dissipate, and you'll continue to anchor more and more deeply into a sense of safety, security, trust, and confidence as you move through your day and move through the world. Taking a few more deep breaths, really anchoring in to this new feeling in your body, this new sense of safety and confidence. You can slowly bring your breathing back to normal, maybe rolling onto your side, giving yourself some time to integrate. And I recommend journaling, noticing your dreams, and coming back to this breath work every time you hear the inner critic, every time you doubt yourself or overthink. Come back to your breath, come back to your body. Come back to your sense of safety and know that you can shift it. Thank you for sharing your breath with me, and I will see you next time.